I am about to say something very controversial. A lot of West Valley homeowners are getting a far better deal overall than buyers paying significantly more in other parts of Phoenix. And I'm not just talking about the purchase price of the house, I'm talking about the entire lifestyle package: the home itself, the neighborhood, the commute, the amount of space that you're getting for your money, and even the future growth potential. In fact, many buyers who originally started their home search in places like Scottsdale and Chandler and Gilbert or even Tempe are now taking a serious second look at cities like Peoria and Surprise, Goodyear, Buckeye, and Litchfield Park. Why? Because they're realizing that they can often get more house, more yard, newer construction, and a better overall quality of life without stretching their budget to the breaking point. And honestly, a lot of people who moved west early are feeling really good about that decision that they made right now. Because while some buyers stretch themselves financially just to get into a certain zip code, West Valley buyers were quietly getting newer homes, more space, lower monthly payments, newer communities, and in some cases, an overall better lifestyle fit. And today we're going to talk about exactly why that's happening. What is going on, everybody? I am Shondalyn Anderson, a realtor here in the West Valley of Phoenix. And if you're thinking about moving to Arizona, this channel is all about giving you the honest truth about what living here is really like. Not the Instagram version, not the everything is perfect version, the real version. Because let's be honest, buying a home today is one of the biggest financial decisions that most people will ever make. And if you're relocating from another state, or you're retiring, or using a VA loan, or buying your very first home, every dollar matters. What I've noticed over the past few years is many buyers are automatically assume that the most desirable places to live are the most expensive places to live. But that's not always true. Sometimes the smarter move isn't buying in an area that everybody is talking about. Sometimes it's buying in an area that everybody is about to start talking about. And that's exactly what we're seeing across much of the West Valley right now. And one thing that I'm seeing more and more of right now, excuse the dogs, one thing that I'm seeing more and more of right now is buyers are starting to rethink what actually matters. Because for years, people automatically assumed that the East Valley was the only place worth looking at. Places like Scottsdale and Gilbert and Chandler and Mesa. But now the West Valley has become one of the fastest growing areas in the entire Phoenix metro area. And buyers are realizing they may actually be getting significantly more value here. So let's talk first about affordability, because affordability affects everything. And I think lots of buyers underestimate how stressful it can be to be house poor. I mean, think about it. If you're relocating, your mortgage payment is not the only thing in this puzzle. You have property taxes and homeowners insurance and utility bills, car payments and groceries and medical expenses. And if you have kids, you've got school activities and sports and all other expenses that come with raising a family. What happens to a lot of buyers if they become so focused on winning the house that they forget to look for what life looks like after they move in? They buy at the very top of their budget, and then they spend the next several years feeling financially strapped. The reality is that a slightly lower monthly payment can create a tremendous amount of freedom. Freedom to travel, freedom to save for retirement, freedom to invest, freedom to handle unexpected expenses without stress. And that's one of the biggest reasons that many buyers are finding a better overall value in the West Valley. Their housing dollar simply goes further. Moving in and of itself is expensive. So your closing costs are going to be expensive, and furniture is expensive. Trust me, I know. I'm buying furniture now. Utilities are expensive. Arizona summers are expensive because of the amount of heat that we have and the cooling cost and the electric costs. So when buyers stretch themselves financially just to get into the popular area, sometimes the lifestyle becomes harder than they expected. Meanwhile, many West Valley buyers are finding lower entry prices, newer homes, larger floor plans, and more financial breathing room. And honestly, that's peace of mind. Now, I'm going to say something that some people may not like. A lot of buyers are realizing that they were chasing prestige more than practicality. Because yes, Scottsdale is beautiful, and yes, Chandler is nice, and Gilbert has incredible communities. But many buyers are starting to ask, am I paying dramatically more for a lifestyle I'm actually going to use? And that's where the West Valley conversation changes because buyers are discovering they can still get a beautiful community. They can get mountain views and parks and walking trails and shopping and restaurants and strong neighborhoods without maxing themselves out financially. Another reason why buyers are shifting west is because newer communities are simply just newer. A newer community can come with things buyers care about today, like open layouts, energy efficiency, community amenities, and walking trails, and parks, and smart home technology, larger garages, and modern floor plans. A lot of relocation buyers don't want a heavy fixer-up project anymore, especially military families, and especially busy professionals or retirees that are relocating from another state. They want more move-in ready type places to choose from, and the West Valley has a lot of that. Now, one of the biggest surprises for many relocation buyers is how different the lifestyle feels in the West Valley. The West Valley tends to feel newer, more growth oriented, family focused, and more spacious overall. And areas like Buckeye and Verrado and Surprise and Peoria and Litchfield Park are creating strong lifestyle communities. People are buying environments now, not just houses. And that's something that developers understand. Now, one of the other things that really is a big draw is that many buyers are watching the West Valley closely because of the future growth. Growth matters. Infrastructure matters. Economic expansion matters. And right now, the West Valley continues to expand rapidly. You have the TSMC impact, freeway expansion, retail development, master plan communities, commercial construction, and popular growth. And buyers who think long term understand the growth opportunities. The people I'm seeing move west are let me try that again. The people that I see moving west the most are remote workers, relocation families, first-time homebuyers, military families, and buyers wanting more for their money. And honestly, more of them tell me the same thing after moving here. They wish that they would have looked in the West Valley sooner. The West Valley isn't just a hidden secret it used to be, but compared to many other parts of Phoenix, there's still tremendous amount of opportunity here. And if you're thinking about relocating to Arizona, don't automatically assume that the more expensive areas means that you're getting better for your money. Because for many buyers, the West Valley is creating a better overall lifestyle equation. And if you want my free location guide, DM me West Valley and I'll send you the neighborhood recommendations, pricing breakdowns, commute realities, hidden costs, and where I would personally look based on the budget, your budget, and your goals. Shondalyn, your neighborhood realtor. Talk to you later.